This next comic coming to the stage, another very good friend of mine, another guy who helps put all these shows together. You're going to love him. He's very funny. Welcome to the stage, Nick O'Connor.
Hey, everybody. Hi. Hi, my name is Nick. I know everybody's thinking about that cheese fire happened over in Old Muskogee, so, I kind of got that vibe off you throughout the night, but we're going to try to have a comedy show. I know it's camera time, glimpse into Hollywood after the terrible cheese fire. And I, my heart goes out to old sluggers, and, God or whatever be with them. But, we're just going to try to get with this. We're just going to try to do a couple of jokes. Hi, my name is Nick. I like my women like I like my coffee deep inside my ass. How we doing? How are we? Hello. Hi. Oh my God. Okay, you're an audience. You like sex. Audience likes sex every time, right? Fist bump on sex? Yes. All right. Happens every time. Yeah, I force him. A lot of the audiences like sex. I don't. I'm bad at it. It's confusing to me. I don't understand sharing. Look. Some people got a sex drive, man. They've got it's like a race car. Mine's like I've got more of like a sex meander, It's more like a drive to Target, I don't really need anything. Just wander around the aisles. Wait for somebody to ask me if I'm okay. Sex, man, it's crazy. All right. Oh, man, so divisive. We're so divided. I felt the audience divided tonight into political ideologies. It's been crazy. Such a divided people. We're all divided about so many things, and we argue. I heard guys in the back arguing about Black Lives Matter. I heard it. I heard it back there. They were arguing about it. Listen, this is what the guy said. One guy said Black Lives Matter. He was black. The other guy said, hey, wait a minute. Blue Lives Matter. It's like the guy was offended. And he said, hey, man, that doesn't make sense. Don't you know that, no one was, born a cop? So that'd be weird, right? That'd be weird if you were born a cop. That'd be really weird, Could you imagine being born a cop? Adorable, maybe at first. But weird, Could you imagine if you were born a cop and your parents were bigots, growing up with that secret, Having to hide your copdom, and eventually you'd have to tell your parents. So you'd have to sit down your parents, and you'd have to be like, hey, Mom, Dad, sit down. Sit down! Have you not noticed that I do or do not use double talk to get my point across? Oh, God. If you use words a little bit past my reach, such as referendum or stipulation, oh, God. I love you. Get down. I'm a cop. And then parents would be like, oh, man, you can't be born a cop. He's like, stop resisting. People are arguing about nonsense. It's all about nonsense, man. My girlfriend, she's made me more progressive, She's making a real woke cuck out of me. She's been fucking other men. And I'm cool with it, And social issues, man. People argue about anything. The first thing I noticed people arguing about that was crazy was people who were like, hey, 9/11 is a conspiracy. And when I heard that, I was like offended. I was like, that's like bullshit. but I've been coming around to it, and here's why. Okay. 9/11. Could you imagine if it was not a conspiracy? Now hear me out. Like, if they just, like, didn't have a plan. Because, like, in the alternative would be some sort of, like, sick terrorist improv group. Just, sanding their way past Homeland Security. Oh, that would be sick. I'd be offended if that happened. You know, what would that look? There'd be a guy in there on the plane. It's like the prop guy. And they're like, what do you got for us today, Mo? And he's like, I got box cutters. Do something with it. I don't like that. That would be bad. What, they get on the intercom? You know, they're just like, hey, I need a... Hey, hi, everybody. I'm the G-ha-ha-hads. I'm going to need a suggestion, you know. And then some guy is just like, New York City. And he's like from Boston. You know, he's an asshole. Yeah. And then, you know, they'd be like, okay, we need a monument now. And then he'd be like, Yankee Stadium. They're like, enough out of you. And they get into the fucking cockpit and then get on the intercom. What do you know? 3 other terrorist improv groups, same day? No, thank you, sir. 9/11 was a conspiracy. Excuse me. Get a little bit amped up about that. Oh, my God. Listen, guys. My dick is like a baby's arm holding a very tiny penis. How are we tonight? Listen, sometimes I get a little amped up. I got to restart. Look, I've got a lot of, like, feminist friends, and I love them, and I adore them, and something they've been saying, they've been making me smarter. Something that they've been saying is that they've been saying that the reason that men do, like, evil shit is because, like, our egos are fragile, you know? That's, like, totally true. That's, like... Yeah, that's like, you know, I'm like 100% on board and like I'm totally with it. Just a little like one thing is just I just don't know why they have to hurt my feelings. You know, it's like, you know, it's like it's true. I'm on board. Like that's totally cool. It's not like reverse sexism. I'm not saying that. It's just like, and you know, they're not talking about me, but like, you know, it's just why if that's true that if men's egos are fragile and that makes us do evil stuff, why are not more women on Facebook instead, you know, going on Facebook and saying you're so pretty, you know, you know, because we want, you know, slice me off, you know, it's just like. Look, like people that know that, dudes that know that they're beautiful, you know, just like don't do as much evil shit. And so you go, so pretty, platonically. You put in parentheses, we will confuse that for consent. But like, listen, guys that know that they're pretty do less evil shit, you know. You don't see Justin Trudeau or myself or The Rock, you know, like posting revenge porn, you know. You know, so, okay. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm Nick. Thank you very much.